Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Evie, just in case you guys don't know who I am. Um, Tonight, this Zoom will be hosted by myself and Queen. And Ricky is also here, even though he says he won't be here like that. But Ricky is also listening in. So tonight, we're going to go over basically researching and searching meme tokens. As you guys know, one of the main tools that we use, I'm going to jump right into it. And after each segment, guys, what we're going to do is I'll open it up for you guys to raise your hand and be able to ask questions before we move on to the next part, so that makes it easier for us to, just function and keep a flow going. So the first thing, meme tokens, I'm sorry. Meme tokens are tokens that usually don't have a utility, meaning that they do not serve a purpose. The same way that some tokens, they solve issues as far as security in crypto, or they solve specific issues, or they do certain things on an ecosystem. Meme tokens do nothing. Where else can I go? And you know what? I'm sorry. Let me unmute Queen as well, so that she can, or Queen, you should be able to unmute yourself. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know where she at. Okay. But okay. So meme token guys, they usually do not serve a purpose. They're literally make money, get out. But now one thing I can say is a meme token can go from a meme token to a token with utility. One of the main ones that I like to use as an example is Shiba. Shiba went from a meme token to now it serves as a utility in Metaverse. One of the new things that, with Facebook coming out, I don't know if anybody's seen any of the stuff on Metaverse, but there's a Shiba dog now, and you have to use Shiba to buy that dog. So that means that Shiba has a token now. It has a utility now. So that's the basic gist of a meme token. She said, okay. So, one of the things, Queen, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know if it's quiet in your background, Queen. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, one of the things with meme tokens is that there is a high risk, and something that we like to talk about is risk versus reward. So when you take a risk on something, it's like a 50-50 chance whether you're going to win or you're going to lose. So a lot of meme tokens, guys, and that's why it requires research to learn about ways to research the proper way to research a coin, so that you don't end up in a honeypot. And I'll explain what a honeypot is later. But so you don't lose money. When you properly research coins, it's like you're lowering the risk so that you can get a greater reward. All right. That is basically the risk versus reward, is that the risk is that a meme token, you can lose all your money in a matter of seconds, versus the reward, like rewards that we have like Shiba Dodge and Shiba and Mononoke and all these other Saitama, all these coins that have made us a lot of money. Those are the rewards. So there are big rewards depending on if you research certain things, where we have like Curbs and Queen and Giver, and we have the Token Hunter group and Podox and stuff, where they can research a coin and know what to look for, so that we have a higher reward versus risk. But if you're coming into coins and you don't know what you're doing, your risk is going to be higher, meaning that you'll lose a lot more money. Okay. All right. So, okay. Where to buy a new token? There are two places depending on what we typically use, even though there are more swaps. But typically, guys, we use Uniswap and we also use PancakeSwap. You guys are on Bullpick University, so that should have been one of the one of your test questions, is that where do you buy your tokens? The answer should have been Uniswap, which you have to use ETH or Ethereum, or PancakeSwap, where you have to use BSC Smart Chain. So with Uniswap, I am not connected on here. I did not want to connect on my laptop because my VPN is not connected on my laptop, so I didn't want to. But when you go into Uniswap, guys, this is typically what it looks like. All right. So you go here. Let's see. This is Dex Tools. You will copy the address where you go token. Do not use pair when you're copying the address. You go to token, you copy that address, and then you go to Uniswap. And if I would have had ETH, I would have saw my ETH, my Ethereum balance. You go to select the token. Are you gonna do it? Okay. And then you just paste the address. Uh-oh. All right. Now, sometimes, guys, if you're on your phone, I typically have that problem too sometimes, where you put the address and nothing comes up here. What you do is you delete this last letter and then you put it back. So if you guys ever, that's just one of the little, one of the little things that go on with, one of the little things that go on with Uniswap. Sometimes you have to delete that last letter or last number, and then you just write it in and it'll pop up with it for you. And then when you're using Uniswap, you import it, and they're gonna come up with this because they, Uniswap doesn't want you to lose money as well. They want you to make sure that you know what you're trading, and then you import it. Okay, so then if I was connected to my wallet, it would have had my ETH balance, and it also I could put in the number of how much I want to buy. So that's the two, that's one of the exchanges. And then we also have PancakeSwap. Swaps look like this on the phone. I do believe that the menu is on the left hand side. It's typically right here. So if you're in PancakeSwap, and you guys will learn more, I'm not sure if you guys have already learned how to use Uniswap and PancakeSwap. I'm not going to go in depth with it, but you would just go to trade, and then you go to exchange, and then the same thing. Guys, I love Dex Tools. So if I go to Dex Tools, how we switch from Ethereum to BSC tokens is right here. You have all these different ecosystems right here. And guys, like I said, Binance is its own ecosystem. Ethereum is its own ecosystem. Polygon is its own ecosystem. But with PancakeSwap, we use Binance. So just, pulling out a token off the top of my head, or we'll just go off of one of the ones up here. I see Baby Dodge, and I'll click on it for the address. And I'm going to copy this address and go back to PancakeSwap. And then the swap here. So if I was, like I said, I'm not connected to my wallet. And if you're in Trust Wallet or any of the wallets, you want to make sure it doesn't show it here, but you want to make sure that you're on the smart chain. If you look at your browser at the top right hand side on your phone, or when you're connected to your wallet, you have to make sure that you're connected to look like this, but it's going to be black and gold, because you want to make sure that you're connected to the smart chain, side, because sometimes you'll connect your wallet and you'll also see the diamond for Ethereum. If you're on there, you'll see that your balance is 0. That's just just giving y'all a little quick tips when you're using Trust Wallet and stuff. So go here. It's letting me paste that. You paste the address, and then you import. And if you notice, guys, and then this message also pops up on PancakeSwap, because they want to make sure that you're buying a token that is not a scam. That's why they're saying if you purchase an arbitrary token, you may be unable to sell it back. Those are scams. They're trying to protect when you're putting in an address to buy, to make sure that you're not buying something that's a scam. You have to click that you understand, and then you can import it. Okay. And the same thing with Uniswap. I know I did forget to show you guys, but this right here is called the gear. Whenever somebody tells you look for the gear, when you click on the gear. So when we tell you to up your slippage or do anything like that, that's what we're telling you to do. We're telling you to click on the gear, and then you could change and update your slippage. And you know, if it's a to buy, typically, I know some people like to use the auto, and it's already on auto of a 0.5, but you can also click on this box and, you know, put in whatever slippage you want to buy as, or when it's time to sell, you would also, you know, go here as well, but you would up your slippage. So sometimes we say you got to use a 15% slippage to sell, and so on and so forth. But basically, to buy meme tokens, guys, these are the two main platforms that we use. It's PancakeSwap for BSC side, which is Binance Smart Chain, and then you use Uniswap for Ethereum tokens. That's it. Don't try to buy any other tokens on here, because sometimes we don't want you to lose your money. So if you took the test and you did get it right, because I hope everybody here has a paper and pen out, to use Uniswap, you need Ethereum. To use Binance, to use PancakeSwap, you need Binance Smart Chain. Okay, that's like meme token 101. Does anybody have any questions on what I went over just now? If you have any questions, go ahead and raise your hand, and I'll answer any questions that anybody has. No questions? Perfect. All right. So what to look for and where to look for it. So I learned from my mentor when it comes to meme token, guys, and that person is Queen. So Ethereum. So what I typically do, and this is I need Queen to chime in whenever she wants to, just to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. When I am looking for a token or trying to research a token, sorry guys, somebody wrote something in the chat. Nobody can. Okay, you can't unmute yourself. You have to ask to be unmuted. Let me see. iPad. I know that's Queen. Queen, I just asked to unmute you. You have to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so then who just raised their hand? I'm sorry, I missed it. Who raised their hand? Somebody did. I think it was Sandy, right? Give me a second. Sandy, I'm going to unmute you. Lower your hand. All right, Sandy, I think you should be able to unmute yourself.
Okay. Yes, hi, good evening.
Hi.
Here's my question. I know you said that when buying meme tokens, you have to do your research. My question is, what are the main things that we should be looking at before buying any meme tokens?
That's what we're about to go through right now. I'm going to go through step by step the things to look for.
Oh, my bad. Thank you.
No, you good. I mean, it's a valid question. You good.
All right.
All right. So let me see. Somebody wrote something in the chat. Okay. All right. So what and where to look for things. So let's just say we're starting from scratch and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm at home. I want to look for a meme token. I want to research a meme token. Okay. So when I'm on Dex Tools, one of the things I go to is right here where it says live new pairs. Live new pairs is on, since I'm on the Ethereum tab, any token that comes out on the Ethereum network, on the Ethereum ecosystem, guys, it's going to pop up on this page whenever it loads up. It's going to pop up on this page on Dex Tools. Kedmi, can you wait until I finish? Because I already started the new thing. So, or just type your question in the chat, guys, if you have a question, and then I'll answer it as soon as I finish saying what I'm already saying. So, things to look for. One of the things we look for when we go to the live new pairs, guys, is for me is the total liquidity, the pool amount, and the pool remaining. And also, like, when you familiarize yourself with this page, like, you'll start going through the pages and it'll go through very, very fast. You can click on the arrows and it will bring up the ones that have, high liquidities. Click on the arrow. Hold on. There you go. So you'll look at the ones that have high liquidities. So if you're looking for a coin that just came out, you can also click here with these arrows and it'll list the ones that came out from the oldest to the newest. So you see this coin right here, it just came out 3 minutes ago. Total liquidity is 33K. And the pool that they have is 5.31 ETH. So I'm pretty sure Podox did his class and he explained what liquidity is. When it comes to the liquidity of a coin, it's like how many tokens you have. Like, so you know how they be like total supply and all these other things. When it comes to the liquidity of a coin, it's like how much money they put away for a token to have liquidity to be able to trade it on these exchanges, or should I say Uniswap and stuff like that. I hope I'm explaining that right. Okay. So guys, I don't know if you see, but another coin just came out a minute ago. So there are a lot of tokens. Where does blue line come from? Is it me? Okay, I don't know where this blue line came from. Queen, that might be you. But yeah. So something I do, guys, I look at the liquidity. Queen, you want to unmute yourself so that you could talk? Because this is your part right here. I know I had to unmute you, Queen. Hold on. I don't know why I keep having to. Queen, I'm trying to unmute you. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can't make me like a co-host where I can mute and unmute myself?
I don't know. I tried to make Rick your co-host and it didn't let me. I can make you a host right now though, so that you can have control of the screen. No, it's okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
No, it's okay. You can continue. You're doing good. I'm listening.
Okay. But what are the things that you look for when you're doing this?
I mean, I look at the total liquidity. I also look at the pool, the total amount of Ethereum that's in the pool amount. Sometimes even though it, like say like the total liquidity would be a large amount or the pool amount would be a large amount, it doesn't really necessarily mean it's a good token. You still need to click on it and, look at the transaction history. Because sometimes it'll say that, but it's just because they might have created the token incorrectly. So it'll make it seem like it has a whole lot of liquidity when it's really trash.
Trash. Okay. So guys, I don't know if you guys understood that. So if you, let me try to, a good comparison, guys, I like to give is Shiba. Yeah, Shiba is not even here no more. Okay, guys. So basically, like I said, let's just say a good comparison. Let's say you have a business, right? Before you start your business, I know some people do, but before you start your business, you want to get your business plan. You want to have money saved, and you want to put things away, a savings account in the bank, right? Look at your total liquidity as like a savings account. If you're serious about your business, and mind you, like she said, some people don't set up a coin right, so the total liquidity and stuff won't look right. So you have to click into it to look at transactions and stuff like that. But let's say you're starting a business. Think of it as someone who's serious about their business, guys. They're going to put money away so that they have, you know, a good amount of money for spending fees and overhead fees and things like that. Okay. So like if I was to click into this, I'm going to click into this baby Sheba. Right. And what she means by looking at the transaction. Dang, I got all these windows open. I think I'm done with Uniswap. Is it my computer that's frozen? Wait. All right. So guys, you see how that coin, this baby Shiba coin came out not too long ago and it had good liquidity and stuff like that. You see, I don't know if you see the little yellow message that popped up at the top. It say no transaction. The pool was created 1/5. Total transactions of this market cap is 3.5 million. Let's see. I don't even like how this looks. Let me close my favorites. So this is what she means, guys, when you're in Dex Tools. Sorry about that. When you're in Dex Tools, this is what she means by looking at the transactions. You scroll down from the from the chart, you're able to look at people buying and selling this coin. Look like this bot. I don't like how this looks. These are all transactions today. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to look at stuff too. Okay, it don't look too bad. When this coin came out?
Looks like it was the 5th.
Your phone breaking up, Queen. What is it?
The 5th. It says the pool was created on the 5th.
I can't hear you.
515.
Is it my laptop, guys? Can y'all hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, see, now I heard you. Okay, so yeah. All right, but yeah, so where you go to find this, like, I had seen somebody ask that. You go to live new pairs on Dex Tools. But yeah, basically you can see all the coins coming out. So like Queen said, you look at the total liquidity, you look at the pool amount, and you look at the pool remaining. And like I said, I like
and
to
the pool variation. I like to look at that as well.
What does that do?
If you click on it, like I'll usually I'll filter between all of them. Like sometimes I'll look at that list. Sometimes I'll click on the list since the ones that you selected, where it'll tell you what recently came out or what came out a long time ago. And then I also look at the total liquidity.
Okay. Okay. And guys, you can also do this on the BSC side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a coin that we all have. It'll be a lot easier. I'll go to Ship Dodge since people have been selling right now.
To find something that's not a good coin, just to give you all an example of what would be.
You say go to something that's not a good coin?
Yeah, just to show them what to look out for. Like say, okay, like I don't know if you have a honey pot one that's available.
I don't have any honey pots. I'm just gonna go to one of these on this the pool variation that was like a -100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when you see those -100 ones, stay away from those. You just know, okay, they already took the liquidity and ran.
And your phone breaking up real bad. But it's a rug pool. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this one, right? The one that said rug pull. All right, Nissa, the pool, which pool you talking about, Nissa? Type it in the chat. Because if you were talking about the pool variation or the liquidity pool. All right. Y'all, I'm far away from my my modem, so sorry guys.
It's probably because you're away from your modem.
I know because
you
it's out
sound
there
clear.
where the kids are.
Yeah,
So
you sound clear.
weird?
It's just everything is moving slow.
Oh, because Giver just commented. He said he hear you clear. So it's me because I'm locked in the room. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna go to a transaction. Wait, this only have one buy. So, but guys, let me show you. Let me show you guys real quick, right? If you go into a coin that just came out, that's a real coin. This is something to look at. Total transactions is 3. The holders is 4. Like a coin that just comes out, if it have like 7,000 holders and like 10,000 transactions, like so it's just put up a red flag in your head, okay? Like for a coin that just came out like 2 seconds ago, or even if it came out like not too long ago, if they have all those transaction guys, that's something to also be like, you know, think about that. Really like just stop and think about that. Like you have to really match up and think about like this don't make no sense for a coin to have a total transactions of 3 and a holders of 4, even though we know that this was like a rug pull, but something like that, guys, is no good. Okay. I think Podax is here. Can y'all think of anything that was a honeypot?
I'm trying to look up something right now.
Okay, because I'm trying to think. I can't think of any off the top of my head. What is
Ruby, but I don't think it's gonna come up on there. You might have to search it. Ruby. I think it was. That was an old coin. You may have to search it, but I was hoping you could find one that came up on that list on the new pairs.
Trying to move closer to the door. It's just if I open that door, Omi is coming. Hold on, guys. And what you said the coin was named, Queen?
Ruby. So pretty much how you determine a honeypot.
Oh, like, Ruby. Yeah. Y'all, when I tell you, me, Queen, and Podax, we done lost some money trying to find y'all some coins, guys. Basically, a honeypot, you got to think, honey is very sticky, right? So if you was to put your hand in a honeypot, yeah, it's easy to put it in, but when it's time to take it out, you cannot take it out. That's what a honeypot is. So these coins, and I think I've helped somebody that was on Discord. He was like, he couldn't sell, but he was up a lot of money. That's what a honeypot is. You can put your money in, but you cannot take your money out. That is a scam. Something that you always also look at, guys, is when you see a token and you look at the chart and it's all green candles, like if you're on the 5 minute and all you see is green candles, meaning people are buying, but they cannot sell, that's what a honeypot is. So if you see anybody on Discord or you hear us talking, we're like, oh yeah, that was a honeypot. That's what that is. You can put your money in, but you cannot take your money out. Which one of these it is? This one looks like a scam. 88 holders, 105 transactions. This one look more. You remember which one it was, Queen?
Not at all.
Ruby, wait.
Wish I could find one.
You said what?
I said I wish I could find one, but
I think he said Lucky Reflection. So Lucky Reflection, Poppy, that's you?
Yes.
Okay, so He said lucky reflection. So was it called Lucky Giver? Is it this one? I'm trying to find oh, okay, it was a rug pull, not a honey pot. Yeah, guys, like I said, okay, yeah, so that was a rug pull. And also, guys, a rug pull is different from a honey pot, guys. A rug pull is where the and we're gonna go over how to look at liquidity. If the liquidity is locked, I'm gonna show you guys that as well. But a honey pot, guys, is literally it's not a rug pull. It's not considered a rug pull. A rug pull is where, like, let's say the devs have access to what they consider what was supposed to be like a, I can't say, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a marketing wallet or something like that, but it's based a rug pull is where the devs take money that was supposed to be liquidity locked or locked, and they take that money. So that means the value of the coin becomes like basically obsolete. It becomes zero. A honey pot, the liquidity is still there. The liquidity is still there. But like I said, there's something in the setup that they do where, like I said, you can buy, but you cannot sell. They trick you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain times as well. Like I said, it just comes with experience and time. With the honey pot, like I said, if you're on a 1 minute or if you're on a 5 minute and you see nothing but green candles, guys, 9 times out of 10, that is a scam. That is a red flag. Do not put your money into it until you start seeing people able to sell. Okay? That's the honey pot. You stick your hand in and you can't take your hand out because honey is sticky. Okay, that's a honey pot. Like I said, the rug pull though, a rug pull is different. Rug pull, they have access to the liquidity and they take the liquidity. Okay.
Let me show you something for an example of a honey pot. Go to where is that? Click on the, go back to the list. Go to the new list, the new tokens list.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Live pairs. Okay.
Click on the pool variations.
Okay. All right. And once I show you guys this, I will go ahead and move on to the next topic. Hold on a second. I want to put these kids to bed so I can go back by my modem. All right, full variation.
And then scroll to your right. Click on it again to put the main ones, the higher numbers up top, the higher percentage, I mean.
All these ones that say rug pull, you say go to the right?
Click it again.
Oh, okay, the ones with high, okay. My bad.
Now move over to the right, the screen to the right, where it has contracts. All right, you see where it says contracts over like there, it usually has like little symbols that you can highlight, and it kind of gives you some like things to look out for. So you see the one where it says WOQ. If you hover over that little lock, scroll down, keep going. The last one on this list, right, the last one.
Right here.
Yeah. So you see it says, looks like the owner can lock your transactions. So that's pretty much like a honey pot. If you click on it, so sometimes you don't really have to even go all the way in. Once you see that, that's like a red flag, like, hold on. But if you click on it and go into the actual token, you'll see where it's only by transactions.
Okay. I mean, I should have came to your house for this. Okay. Sorry, guys. Total liquidity 0. Okay. And then they
While
only got
it's
5
loading.
trades.
Well, yeah. So you see, it's like usually honeypots, they'll have a whole bunch of buys just like this. The liquidity will be going up. The price of the token will be going up. There'll be a bunch of transactions thinking people making money. But then when you try to take your money out, you won't be able to sell. And sometimes you'll see somewhere it has maybe 1 or 2 little cells in there, but the chart itself will still remain green. Don't fall for it. More than likely it's a honeypot.
Yeah, and a lot of times too, you the person selling is like one of the devs. They're just selling to take profit to make it look like there are sell transactions. But literally all these candles, because this is the start of the Bollinger Band, but literally all your candles will be green. You won't see you'll see like maybe 1 or 2 you'll probably see like 1 or 2 red candles. And if you saw, a lot of times you go to the transactions, and then the wallet that sold is the same wallet, and you can look at it at the last 4, and it's like the same wallet that sold. So that's also something to look for.
And also down there in that transaction history, when you're looking at a sell, sometimes it'll have this red, it's like a red circle with a little person in it, and if you hover over it, it'll say like owner wallet. So it pretty much tells you it's the owner, that's the person who created the token, or token creator is the person who's selling the token.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go to a real token, guys, and then I'll show you where to look at where the liquidity is locked and stuff like that. All right. So let's say I'm over here in Saitama. And like I said, if you're on DexTool, guys, this is telling you it's ETH. This is telling you the name of the token. And then right here is the token address that you would copy and that you would paste into Uniswap. Okay. This is going through it really quick. Total liquidity, literally DexTools gives you everything. Total liquidity is 20 million. It's saying the daily volume is not available. Total transactions. Remember, guys, transaction and holders is something that I really, really look at, because you'll be looking at something sometimes and it'll tell you like the holders is like 500 and then total transactions is like 10 or like something like that. Something's not right. Okay. That's also something just to, just as a mental note to look at. Okay. Also here, when you hear us saying like, market cap, this is where we look at where the market cap is on DexTools. Everything is labeled for you. So now if you're trying to, when we're in Discord and you hear us say, is the liquidity, these right here are the tools that show you whether or not liquidity is locked or not. What is this box? Oh my God, my computer moving so slow, guys. Okay, so these two things right here, it like literally when you hover the mouse over it, you got Team Lock, you have Unicrypt, right? So if I click on this and let the window open, so this is one of the tools to look at if liquidity is locked. And I think the BSC side, I think like 3 different ones that you can look at to see. So you come here and sometimes, okay, so you see Saitama, right? It's telling you 0% lock. But we know Saitama does have liquidity lock. We just looked at the liquidity on the other page. Okay. Okay, there you go. All right, so, and sometimes, guys, you can go to one and it'll say 0, and then you go to the other app. Like I just said, there's 2 of them, and the other one will tell you that it is locked, okay? So Saitama has 82.5 of their liquidity locked. And then when you scroll down, it'll tell you for how long. So like Saitama has 19.5K that's gonna unlock in 4 months. Oh, they whole thing unlock in 4 months. Okay. So, and then something else, guys, the more liquidity that's locked of the coin, the better. And then the longer that the liquidity is locked for, the better. So you'll go to a new token and it'll say, like I explained in the other class, if something says it's locked for 3 months versus something being locked for 1 year, and you know that, let's say it's like a good coin, I've done my research and I'm like, which one would I want to put my money into? I would probably want to put my money into something that has a liquidity lock for a year, because that means, you know, to me, that they're more serious about the token. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes coins come out and they're like, they have 3 months liquidity lock, and then you can extend how long your liquidity is locked as your token grows. Okay. So don't just, I'm not saying like, just be like, oh no, I'm not buying a coin and the liquidity lock is only locked for 2 months, 3 months. I just prefer for a longer liquidity lock for my state of mind. If I know like something is only locked for a couple of months, I'm in and out of that token and I'm watching it like a hawk. Okay. Because you don't, you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes like I write down when I jump into a coin, I'll write on the market cap. So I'll write down lick lock until such and such, and I'll put a date, because you want to pay attention to that, because after this time expires, the dev of that coin can take all the money out of the liquidity pool. Okay, so that's what that means. When they say liquidity locked, think of it as a vault. Okay, you're at a bank and the liquidity lock is what's in the vault. It cannot be touched until this time. That's what liquidity locked is. Okay. Queen, you want to add anything to that?
Oh, not for you. You're doing good.
So another one, guys. So like I said, when you're on Ethereum tokens, you have these two things right here. You got the team, and then you have Unicrypt. These two right here is what tells you about the liquidity locked. Okay. So now we're going to, let me close out this window. Does anybody have any questions about liquidity lock? Raise your hand fast. All right, I take that as a no. All right, so something else, guys. Etherscan, okay? All right. 3 participants raised their hands. Okay. Jean-Pierre, go ahead. Oi, I think Jean-Pierre, raise your hand again, please, because I lowered your hand and then I lost you. So until we get to Jean-Pierre, go ahead, Nissa. Nissa. I'm seeing if I could unmute you. It's saying ask to unmute. I'm clicking on it, Nissa. Do you see it? I'm about to take this off. All right. Nissa, go ahead and unmute yourself.
You actually answered the question about variation. I no longer have a question.
Okay, lower your hand. All right. Emil, Emil, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. My question is, I'm sorry, but I didn't pay attention by the beginning, so I'm at work, so I'm sorry. But what else the platform can do?
What you mean? What Dex tools can do?
Yeah, Dex tool. Is that to search for the coin, or you can trade on it too?
I do not trade on Dex tools. I do not connect my wallet on Dex tools. I just use Dex tools as information. Like I said, a lot of us come here when you're looking at market cap or to search for new tokens, you would go here to live new pairs. But this video is also recorded, so I would suggest that you go back and watch it when I post it. I have it posted by tomorrow. But yeah, Dex tools is really an app that you really just go on for information and for the charts of tools. I mean, for the charts on tokens.
Okay, so because I'm really gonna be patient to wait for it because I really need it to teach myself how to buy the meme coin or how to search for them.
Okay, and then also with the Bullpick University, we'll be going through that in detail of how to buy. So I just touched on it. I only touched on Pancake Swap and Uniswap, but there will be a class. That's why I didn't go in detail, but there will be an in detail class of how to buy and how to sell on Trust Wallet. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Other wallets, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So no, guys, I do not Dex tools, guys. I do not trust putting in my connecting my wallet to that. It can be very, very risky. That's a real risk of connecting your wallet to Dex tools. I mean, I know they have this thing where you can buy, I think, like 1,000, and then you buy 1,000 and you get certain things. It's probably like a bot or something. But for me, I love my money, so I'm not connecting my stuff to Dex tools, and I'm not connecting my wallet. If I do connect to Pootcoin, I'm unconnecting immediately after I finish looking for what I'm looking for. Like, I do not connect my wallet to these things. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jean Pierre.
Hi guys, how you doing? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Do you know exactly what is the minimum or maximum the market cap we can look for when we're looking for a token?
When a token just comes out, it depends on how much liquidity is in, or how much liquidity somebody like a dev starts out with. That's usually where your market cap starts out at, usually. But the lower the market cap on a coin that you research, and you think that if you research it and you look, it has liquidity lock, and you look and it's not a rug pull, it's not a honeypot. If you research it, so the lower the market cap. So if you see something with a market cap of like 200,000, 300,000, even 1 million, those are all low market caps. Because like I said, we're looking at Saitama right now. Saitama now has a market cap of 1.8 billion. So if you were in Saitama when Saitama first came out, even if you got in when Saitama's market cap was 20 million, you still exceeded your you've made a lot of profit, because market cap, the lower the market cap, the better when you get into a good coin.
Okay.
Did I answer your question or no?
Yes, I can see yes. But
Okay.
my thing is, I would like to know how I will know if it's a good coin or not. That's my issue.
To know if something's a good coin or not, you have to put everything together that we said. You're going to look at liquidity. You're going to look at your holders and versus your transactions. You're going to and there's some other stuff. If I can go through the list at the end of the night, if you want to come back and ask your question, and I'll do a quick brief summary of everything. Is that okay?
Okay, thank you.
And
All right,
even
cool.
sometimes we'll go through everything, and the coin sounds amazing. Like, okay, it checked off every single box, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. Like, all the coins is not going to be a win, and sometimes it's about your strategy, when to put in and when to pull out. Sometimes we sit there and be greedy and think, oh, it's going to keep going up and keep going up. If you got into something at 1 million market cap and it went to 3 million market cap or 5 million market cap, take some profit. Sometimes we want it to become the next Saitama or the next SHIB. sometimes coins just don't work like that.
Yeah. It also depends on the team as well. Coins that do good marketing, coins that have an amazing marketing team, they do better because they're promoting their coin. You see them all over Twitter. You'll see commercials on Facebook. You'll see their Telegram have a lot of action going on in their Telegram. Like there's different stuff to make a coin go up. So sometimes a coin is a good coin. It's not that it's a scam. It's not that it's a honeypot. It's not that it's a rug pull. But if the devs are not marketing and stuff like that, like it's just a coin that's gonna flop. So you can do all the research you want sometimes, and if it's just a coin that just didn't make it, it just didn't make it. But as far as your question, as far as saying, what are things to look for, when I finish the whole Zoom right now, I'll go through and I'll tell you like, okay, this, and that's your checklist, okay? And I'll also post that checklist in Bullfig University for you.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Okay, guys, I'm gonna keep going. All right, so the next thing, okay, the DEX tool score. Some people don't look at this, guys, but I actually do. The DEX tool score right here, it kind of gives you, whether a coin is reliable, kind of. Sometimes you'll see it say like, 80 something, or it'll go up and down as the coin go. Like, so Saitama right now has a 99 out of 99. And that's because it's a legit coin. Market cap is now at 1.8 billion. They know it's not a scam. They've passed, different certifications and they got verified. So all those things matter when it comes to, just looking at DEX tools. So you look at the DEX score, because sometimes if this is really, really low, guys, I know something is up. Something's not right. So I'll look at the DEX score, market cap, the holders, the total transactions. And then you can also, like I said, these right here give you the liquidity locked. All right. So now I'm going to move on. So let's say you're looking at a coin and you've looked at all those things. What you about to say, Queen?
I was going to say, before you move forward, the DEX score, when it's a new coin, it's not always 99. Sometimes it start off as 1. And as the coin starts growing and they start, passing certain milestones and people start voting on it, then the DEX score increases. So sometimes with a new coin, it'll have a low score.
Okay. All right. So guys, something else to look at is right here. Right here on DEX tool, guys, this will connect you directly to Etherscan. Etherscan, it gives you, no matter, one thing about crypto is that it's decentralized, right? When you look at a coin, guys, I think my computer locking Etherscan. Okay, there you go. So when you're looking at a coin, guys, I lost my train of thought. When you're looking at a coin, basically with crypto, guys, something about it being decentralized is no matter the coin, if you have the contract address, you can go to Etherscan and look at your information on the coin. So when you go to Etherscan, right, it gives you the max total supply. So on here as well, when coins come out and Kerps or Giver or Queen or Entrepreneur, when they post that dextools.com, you can click on what I just clicked on Etherscan. It gives you the decimal, it gives you the contract, and you already know it's Ethereum, so you can put in that custom information for you to add a custom token in your wallet. This is exactly where we go to get the same information that we give you guys. It's going to have the coin's official website. So this is, this is where you go if you're in DEX tools on the actual coin. This is the website I look at that I trust for a coin. Okay. So now let's look at it, right? Let me scroll down. All right. When it comes to looking at, sometimes you guys will see Kerps is going into people's wallets, right? He's going into Etherscan, right? You can go into the holders. This is telling you the holders of Saitama. This is just the transactions that's going on. Literally almost every minute, somebody is buying Saitama, right? or transferring or doing whatever with Saitama. So if you want to look at, let's say, all right, example, if you go to buy a coin, guys, right? And the holders, this is telling you the top percent of people who have the coin in their wallet. So when you hear a whale wallet, that means they probably have like 4%, 5%, 6% of portion of the total supply of coin in their wallet. Okay. So if you're looking at a new coin and that coin, their top holder is like an actual like an address, somebody's wallet or something like that, and they're holding like 5% of a coin. So to be a top percent holder and you have 5% of a coin in your wallet, y'all, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Okay. So this one is telling you that this address is dead. It's probably the burn wallet. They burned or whatever it is that or could it be the liquidity? No, it says dead. So it's probably the whole wallet, right? The black hole wallet, 56%. This coin holder right here holds 1% of Saitama. 1%. So Saitama is actually not bad. Nobody holds too much percent of Saitama. This is telling you Gate.io. Gate.io sells Saitama and they have 0.71% of Saitama that they have. Like literally, so if we're looking at Saitama wallets or you're going into people's wallets, you can look. So when a coin just comes out, I would highly, highly suggest you go to the holders, guys, and you look at these top wallets, okay? Because that person, the top people who hold something in their wallet, who hold like a high percent, like I said, 3%, 4%, well, 3% ain't too bad, but like 5%, 6%, when they hold that much percent of a coin, them selling, if they were to sell their whole wallet, guys, they can kill a whole coin. They're going to take your money. Okay? So that's how you go into, and mind you, there's so much more that you can do. Like I could go into this wallet and then go into, you know what I'm saying, look into their wallet. Like that's the point of crypto. That's how crypto is when they say it's decentralized. Like it's, you know how you have a bank? With the laws, you can't just call it a bank and look into people's account information. With crypto, even though it's anonymous, I don't know whose wallet it is, but I'm still looking at somebody's actual wallet. Okay. That's what they mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everything on crypto can be found one way or the other. So if you're like a forensic type person that you can really backtrack and look into people's wallet, and guys, sometimes you get lost into doing this. Like sometimes you'll spend hours and looking at people's
hours.
Hours.
And that's another way we sometimes find coins too. Like sometimes you'll go look into a Wells wallet and just to see, hey, let me see what they're holding, what new coins they got into. And then we'll go research the coins that they got into recently just to see if it might be a good coin. I don't know if that's another class.
Yeah, that's a whole nother class. You guys, Etherscan is a whole nother class. But basically this is how you go and you look, you know, just as far as another research, go into Etherscan, guys, go into the holders of a new coin that just comes out. Look at the top holders of the wallet. Sometimes you'll see Uniswap, you'll see platforms. Don't count that. Or you'll see a dead address. Don't worry about that. That's where they're sending the coins when they burn them. But if you start seeing coin, like, you know, just addresses, and they have and they're holding a whole bunch of percent in their wallet, guys, be very wary of that coin, okay? Because that one wallet can sell and literally tank a token. Okay? Anybody have questions on that? If you have any questions on that, go ahead and raise your hand right now. Because if not, I'm going to go ahead and move on. Okay? All right. So we did the contract address, we did liquidity, the DEX tool score. I am not logged into Telegram on here. That's the one thing I forget to log on to. So I'll just talk about Telegram. Guys, these let me see if I can get into Telegram. My laptop acting dumb. Telegram is awesome, guys, when you're researching as well. A Telegram group will tell you a lot about, you know, in these Telegram groups, people, the devs, the admins of that group, they'll tell you everything that's going on with the coin in Telegram. If a coin comes out and sorry guys, Queen, you can talk about Telegram while I log in.
Sure.
Stuff you do on Telegram.
Pretty much Telegram, it's kind of like your research tool, another research tool for meme coins. If you have a certain meme coin that you want to research, they have different Telegram groups that you can go into. The devs, the team, there's mobs, even the community. If it's a community, a lot of these meme coins are community driven. There's people constantly on them, you know, posting stuff, what's going on. Sometimes they have stuff that they're working on the back end, and the devs will post a little information to let you know, okay, what to look forward to. There's other channels that are called like call channels, where they post about different coins that are coming out or coins that are already out, and letting you know, hey, you know, check this coin out, how it's been progressing. Sometimes they'll let you know about coins that ended up being a rug pull. I like to use Telegram. Sometimes, like, say if there's a new coin, another little part of researching, if there's a new coin that comes out, and I'll like to look at the different calls groups to see if other groups are talking about this new coin. Because, of course, like we said, some of these coins, they're based on popularity. So the more popular they are, the better they are, the more than likely will go crazy. So if I come across a new coin, Ship Dodge or whatever it was, just any coin, and then I'm seeing, oh, this call group is talking about it, I go to another call group, or another call group is talking about it, and I'm seeing this like all over the place, it might be something to look into a little bit more, because it's, you know, it's gaining popularity. I guess you could go now since you're logged in.
Okay. Something else, guys, to look at for Telegram, guys. When you looking into a Telegram and it's a new coin, and then you see that unless they've been doing promoting and marketing like crazy, and it's like an anticipated, people are waiting, like anticipating for it to drop. Guys, look at how many members are in that group, okay? A lot of times what they'll do is they'll reuse telegrams for a rug pull. So you'll look at a group and they have like 10,000 people in there, and the coin just came out. That's a red flag, okay? Because sometimes, a lot of times what that is they just change the name of the group and change the icon to whatever new coin that they're coming out with or whatever, and it's from a previous token that was a rug pull, okay? That's something else to look out for, that we do look for. Something to look at as well, like, is their Telegram active? Like, people are consistently writing. Make sure like none of the admins are gonna, like, a lot of times the admins will not reach out to you. If you have an admin or somebody reaching out to you and asking you for your seed phrases, big red flag. When I tell you, I immediately block those people, okay? Do not click on any links that you know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that. Like, I would rather copy a link and then go type it up myself into my web browser. I'm not clicking on any links on Telegram. Okay, so just be careful on here. But like she said, like, bad calls is a good one. Meme coin millionaires, like, those is what she's talking about as far as the calls groups or whatever. They'll give out certain coins, and if you see the same coin in these type of apps, in these groups right here, it's something to, like, it's like, okay, let me go check out this coin and see. Like, let's say it just came out, and then you could start researching it like that. But like I said, look for active. I like an active Telegram, and also, like I said, be very wary of just pay attention to it when a coin comes out versus how many members it have, because that's also something that a lot of the Telegram groups do. They will recycle a Telegram group basically, and knowing that it's a rug pull type situation, or they've honeypot a lot of people before. Okay. Another research method. Queen, you have anything else on Telegram, or anybody have any questions on Telegram or anything I just talked about?
As far as the total members, I don't know what it is, but it's always one of those, when it's one of those fishy coins or the coins that don't work out, the number of members is always around 160 to 300 members. I don't know if it's just me that notices it or if it's not really a thing, but usually when it's like 160 members and it's been out for a couple of days and the number's not growing, it's probably, don't even waste your time and put the money into the coin, honestly. Because usually they don't go anywhere because there's no haps. What was one of the coins that we had a while back?
That Arctic Inu.
Yeah. That was one.
Articuno. It's like it was growing for a little bit, and then even a week later, it still had the same amount of members. Like,
yeah,
that's a red flag.
Emu was another one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, anybody have any questions? No.
Also, you in Telegram, definitely be very, very careful with Telegram. Sometimes they'll try to randomly you'll get a message from people telling you, hey, this new coin just launched. Because I've got burned like that before when I first started researching. They'll tell you, hey, check out this coin. It's a launch or a pre-sale. But go ahead and invest money in. Like, I really don't mess with pre-sale. Ever since I put in money one time on a pre-sale and didn't get my coins, I've never done pre-sales again. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't, but I rather wait for the coin to come out than for me to invest into a pre-sale.
Yeah, if you're gonna invest into a pre-sale, guys, be very, very careful, okay? Like, just know, somebody that does pre-sales is entrepreneur. So if you're interested in pre-sales, like, that's the brain to pick for pre-sales and stuff. He's I think he does a pretty good job of looking at tokens that are pre-sales and they come out and they're not rug pulls. Entrepreneur does a really, really good job at that. The next thing,
any random person that reaches out to you, just block it. If you get a random
or if
message,
they add you into a group, or if they add you into a group and you like, when did I join this? Leave group and block. Like, don't even Telegram, guys. They will hack you. Yeah. Please do not trust Telegram like that. When I say I don't click into any links on Telegram, I do not.
Sometimes it'll be a coin that's already out. Like, for example, Shiba, they've created like multiple groups with Shiba's name, and you'll think it's the real Shiba Telegram that you were already in. And when you go back, you see you have like 2 Shiba groups. And that's because they added you to a new Telegram that was pretty much a scam.
Okay. All right. And then, guys, websites, right? I think it's Podox. What was that one with the with Mark Zuckerberg? What was that website? That's the next thing to look at, guys. When you go look at websites, look for words that are spelled wrong. Look for just stuff that look off on the website. I'm trying to think. I can't think of it. Oh, Meta token. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about the websites now, guys. When you go to is it metatoken.io? What is it, Podox? Okay, he said hold on. But yeah, I'm getting that, guys. When into a coin, right? If you have a business, guys, you are going to proofread. There are people who hire people to proofread websites and stuff like that. So if you're trying to get into a token, guys, go to their website and read their website. If you see stuff that's off, mispronounced words, grammatical errors, long paragraphs, run-on sentences, stuff that just don't make sense, guys, 9 times out of 10 it's a scam, because you're not going to invest money into a website and take your time creating a website and stuff. It's basic stuff like that. like words being misspelled is on there. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so Podax was basically on the token that Podax is talking about, guys. He posted it. They had posted it in Discord, right? There was a coin. They had Mark Zuckerberg's picture, and then they had his name as Cheryl something bird. Big red flag. Like big red flag, guys. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, like stuff like that, like it just doesn't make sense. Or you go to a website and it just looks so generic. Or something else to look at, guys. Like, you have one that we had got into was the Chester coin, right? Chester is the cat that's on the Cheetos. Look into the stuff. That's copyright infringement. You cannot take Wakanda or Disney characters or stuff like that. You cannot take those type of copyrighted and trademark things and simply put it on a coin. You cannot do that. Absolutely not. It's a big no-no, okay? Stuff like that, if you're trying to make money on a run-up or something like that, make your money and get out, because that's copyright infringement. Huge time for copyright infringement. You cannot use people's stuff like that. Use people pictures. I don't want to save it. And guys, Ricky's gonna post that because it's not working out right here right now because I'm not downloading anything to this laptop. But go on to we'll post it into Bullpick University. If you go there, Ricky's gonna go ahead and post that. But basically, fine. I don't have permission. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so click to open. Ricky's here. So I need a new laptop, guys. If y'all ever want to get Evie a gift.
Any questions while she's working on that?
Okay. Y'all see this? Big no-no. Big no-no. If you know who this white is, you don't see anything?
Mm-mm.
Hold on, that means I gotta share my screen. Hold on. Sorry about that. All right, can you guys see that? You can see that now, Queen?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Guys, this man, he's the creator of Facebook. His name is not Sheryl Sandberg, Chief Operating Officer. First of all, he wouldn't be the COO, he'd probably be the CEO.
I saw that this morning, Evie.
Guys, if you go to a website and you see something like this was supposed to be like a meta token, like for Metaverse coming out. Guys, something like this, big red flag, big scam, okay? This makes no sense. And then if you on a website, guys, there's no way that the Facebook website token is gonna say he is a great man to work. And then I don't even
But
know.
look
what
at the
this
title.
says.
The title says chief operating officer, but then at the bottom it says CEO.
Yeah, like you see the type of stuff to look out for. Like this makes absolutely no sense, guys. None whatsoever. Podash, you can unmute yourself. And then like Giver just said, the rest of the messages, guys, this look like it's in Latin or something. It's something.
Yeah,
it's not even in
that's
English.
what I wanted to know. No, this is it's because the website isn't done. You see, when you're creating a website, there's a word that's in the ipsum lunum. That's mean, that was the Latin thing that they add on the website, the code. So you had to edit the text. They didn't even edit it. And
Wow.
I reported them, because I sent them an email telling them, I was gonna report them to Facebook, and the website is down now. It's not there anymore.
But So that's something else to look for, guys. Okay. Okay. Anybody else have any questions until I go on to the last thing? I'm on the last thing now. Oh, I already did it. Never mind. That was Etherscan, and then guys, you're doing and I'm sorry, I should have said that. So if you're doing an Ethereum coin, you go to Etherscan, and the same way if you want to look for a coin that's on like the BSC side or the Binance side, you would go to BSC scan. B like boy, S like Sam, C as in chain, BSC scan. What I just said. Okay, and you can do the same exact research on the Binance side that you do on the Ethereum side. You can go into the coin, you paste the address right here, you go into the coin, and you can look at the holders, you can look at the transactions, you can look into other people's wallets, guys. That's what you use BSC scan for. And I did say that, didn't I? PooCoin is just like Dex tools. PooCoin is what you use for the Binance side. So if you're looking for a chart for I like to just stick to Dex tools because you could change it to BSC. But just like in with Dex tools, guys, I can't emphasize this enough. I do not recommend you connecting your wallet to PooCoin unless you really know what you're doing. And as soon as you finish using PooCoin, you disconnect your wallet. I'll disconnect my wallet. I clear my cache, and then I delete my history, and then I close the wallet, and then I go back in. Like that's the measurements I take when I'm in my wallet, and when I'm in my wallet, I also have my VPN on. Okay, like those are the measures that I take when I'm going into PooCoin and when I'm going into Dex tools. Like I'm going on to sites like Dex tools. My wallet is not even connected on my laptop. Okay. And with PooCoin, like I said, if I do go into it because I have the liquidity and all that stuff for the pool and everything for PooCoin. So you can look at how much something was when you bought it or something like that. It gives you all that information. But literally, as soon as I'm done, like I said, I disconnect my wallet. Okay. So the main things to look at when you're looking for coins, I'm just gonna do a quick recap. Risk and reward, guys. When you do more research, you tilt the scales so that your reward is greater than your risk. Okay. With good research, it's always a risk, investing into crypto, but with good research, you can tilt the scale so that your reward is higher than your risk. Where to buy a new token. If you're buying with Ethereum or any Ethereum token, you go to Uniswap. If you're buying with Binance Smart Chain, you go to PancakeSwap. Okay, that's very straightforward. What and where to look for tokens and things like that. Something I did skip, sorry about that, is Token Sniffer. Okay, Token Sniffer, guys, is a website that you can paste the address of a token, and I have put Shiba Dodge here. And Shiba Dodge, we know it's not really a scam, but so Shiba Dodge is not verified yet. They haven't gone through CertTech. I don't think they've done an audit yet. So therefore, they're going to, their score is going to be low. And it tells you all the things that, Token Sniffer and why they gave it a low score. Okay. It goes through all these things and tells you, things that you can, and I don't know why Token Sniffer is saying this is a bad thing to me. It's saying it has a high buy fee, but we know when I bought Shiba Dodge, I did not use a 15%. I think I used like 1% or 0.5%. So I don't know why this is selling that. But, they go through certain things. It says a verified contract address. Okay, they are verified. But, this Token Sniffer is also a website to go through, and it gives you a score and what and why they gave it a score, to do research and things like that you can go on and look at, to see how a coin is doing. Okay. So you have Token Sniffer. you have Etherscan. Then, like I said, with Dex tools, you can connect to Etherscan. You can look at your liquidity being locked. You have 2 different sites. And guys, like I said, sometimes your liquidity may not be locked on one, but it's locked on the other. So it's still good to check both apps to see about your liquidity. Your Dex tool score is something, you just look at, and like Queen said, it does grow after a certain amount of time. So if a coin just comes out, they have nothing to basically, not a lot of people have given it a score, or they don't really have enough information to give it a score. But you can look at your total market cap. You can look at your holders versus your transaction, guys. That's something that I really do start, I suggest that you guys really start looking at. You can look at when the pool was created, and that's something also, like with some of the coins where they like to recycle. Sometimes you have a liquidity lock or things like that, and when they like to recycle, look at when the pool was created. Okay, all of that gives you information. If you want a coin with a lot of volume, look at how much money is going in and out of that token. You can look at your daily volume, and then you can also look at your liquidity, your total liquidity. Like I said, the total liquidity is like a vault. It's how much money they have in that vault for a certain amount of time, which is where you find on this right here to see how long your liquidity is locked for. And if you're looking for a token address, you see where it says token, this address right here, you copy it and you would paste it into Uniswap. And if I was on the BSC side, I would copy it and paste it into PancakeSwap if I wanted to buy a token on the BSC side. Something else to look at is the Telegram. Telegram, guys, is a great tool. Certain things that you can analyze when you're on Telegram. Look at how many members are in there. Look at how much they're promoting the token. I did skip it, but you can also go on to their Twitter. You can look at certain, how Twitter tells you when an account was created. Sometimes, like, you can go onto Twitter and see if they're marketing their token. Okay, I'm sorry, I did skip Twitter, guys. The websites, go to their websites and check to see if there's misspelling. Check to see if there's fake pictures. Check to see, basically if the website is real. And then the last thing which I did go over again is the Etherscan and the BSC scan. Does anybody, and that's basically the checklist. And like I said, Queen and I will do like a checklist, like a quick checklist for things for you to look at when you're researching a coin. Any questions? Because I'm gonna hang up. Five, four. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say something. I guess my hand is too dark. You couldn't see me.
Okay.
So I just want to do a little quick overview. Well, not overview. I talked about the risk versus reward to give them a little, point of view. So when I look at the risk versus reward, whether I should buy a token or not, like Evie said at the beginning, most of these tokens, they go based on hype. Most of those meme tokens, they go based on how strong the community is. Okay, so they go, if there's no utility, we're only waiting on the hype. That means their Telegram, their Twitter, you need to go on that Telegram and see how is that community, maybe ask a question about marketing, ask maybe, get yourself engaged in that community to see, how many members do they have. You go back to the holders and check. And then you look at the market cap, you see, okay, now let's say, for example, they only have, 2,000 people on their Telegram and they already at like 15 million market cap. It's not worth it, because what are the chances they're going to get to 30 million? Okay. The chances you have for them to get to 10 million to 30 million is slim to none, because they don't have a good community and they already at 15 million. Now you're investing $1,000. So the risk is greater than the reward. The chances of them going back to 1 million market cap is greater than the chance for them to double that price, because of the community. This is where we always tell you to wait for pullback, right? So to get buy it on the good pullback, after you look at the community, okay, for example, if you got into Shenja, into Shiba Dodge, right? They have great community. You get into their Telegram, people are excited, people are buying it, they're doing great marketing. You look at the risk versus the reward, how likely they are to get down to lose 50% or to add 50% to their market cap. You always look at that. Most of it are common sense. Okay, you have to feel the vibe. If the community is dead, then you shouldn't invest in it unless the developers are coming with something. There's something that about it. You have some information that will make you buy it. Another thing that I wanna, if you could switch to, I see you talked about the liquidity on for the ETH part, but I don't know if you talked about it. Can you switch your DEX tool to BSC? So on ETH, on the ETH side, we looked at Unicrypt and the other one, that blue one, I never can remember the name of it. On BSC, on the BSC side, you look at the Mudra or Merge or however you Team Finance, yeah. But on the when you're doing BNB, you have to look at the other one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one. You have to look at the Mudra one to see whether or not your token is like, if it's a BSC token, you have to, wherever she's clicking right now, you have to go over there to see if they have liquidity. Now, if you cannot find it there, you can go because there's a many other places they can lock their liquidity. It doesn't have to be exactly. It is more safe if you can find it right up there without you having to ask for it. But there are other places they can lock their liquidity. Then you need to go on their Telegram and ask about liquidity. If a token has a 2 weeks, a 1 month, a 2 month, I'm not saying not to get on those, but be very careful. And you get on there, you get out, you don't stay. Minimum for you to be safe for a token to get on it is 6 months. Okay, for you to be safe, at least you have 6 months with that. Granted, they get involved with very creative right now as far as creating different wallets, to what that token that just worked for with Shiryo, no, not Shiryo, Tisuzuki, whatever. However they use that, to take the money out of that token without taking the money out of the liquidity, because regardless, the money or the liquidity is still going to be there. So you have to look at those to say, okay, this is only like for 2 months. That means if I get on this, I need to make my money and get out. Okay, always look at the risk and reward. Any token, which means if you can find a token within a day or two, and you're able to make a decision whether or not you want to get into that token and catch the momentum. Now, when the token just came out, okay, when the token is brand new, you just found it, you want to get on it. Sometime when I get in a token that is like a month or even 2 weeks, sometimes I might get in a token that only has 2 weeks liquidity. As the only thing I check on it is honeypot, right? Is honeypot. I get on it, I will last 20 minutes to maximum 30 minutes on that token. If it's not a honeypot, I do not make my money within 30 minutes, I get out. Regardless, I'm making money or I'm losing money. Because something that is only liquidity only like for 2 weeks, I'm not going to trust it and leave my money in there, risk losing 500 where I could only lose 200, 300, 400, 200, 300, right? So if you get on a token, because you can make money on a token that the liquidity is for like 3 days, but you have to use strategy. You have to know you get in while the momentum, again, I'm going to say it again. Mimi token, this type of token is all about momentum. It's all about momentum. You have to be able to get on while the momentum is up. As soon as the momentum is dying, you get out. Okay? Some of those tokens gonna be here for a good amount of time. They're going to stay down, and then one day they're just gonna go crazy. But for example, like Shiba Doge, Baby Doge been out here for a while. Now Baby Doge is trending, right? So at some point, Baby Doge was the hype. Everybody was on Baby Doge, and then it dies, and then now it come back up. Now, again, like I said, risk and reward. Look at your, how much where the market cap is, okay? Because the thing is, once that momentum died down and it goes all the way down, you could always come back to that token and buy it again, and then with the possibility for it to go back up. Can you go on the 1 day, please, Evie? So I could share it on Baby Doge. So same thing, momentum.
What you said to go on?
1 day, the daily chart.
A daily.
So I think my Zoom hanging up on y'all. It's time to go.
Is it yeah, I'm almost done. Is it okay? I don't think it's okay. There you go. Open it up real quick so I could show them something. Like make it a little bit bigger, like slide it to okay, look at Baby Doge real quick, right? So I could guarantee you some people, even though Baby Doge is trending right now, it still has not hit all-time high, right? I could guarantee you someone bought it at all-time high, and they still down right now. It's for a fact someone buy that. That's why whatever that goes up, it will come down eventually. Now, if you found Baby Doge at the all-time high, eventually Baby Doge is gonna come down. It's okay. Be patient. Be patient. You will still be able to buy it at the very bottom. You see where the very bottom, at one of those bottom, you'll be able to catch it at one of those bottom. Or even if you were to catch it right above that, that line, the second time you went up. Yeah. So right now you'll be profitable on Baby Doge, right? So all you have to do is, if you did not catch the momentum when it was going, what's the market cap now? 6 billion? No, what's the market cap?
910 million.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, 910 million, right? So is it 910 million? That's a lot of market cap. For you to get on Baby Doge right now, do you think it's gonna be easy for you to double that money? No, it's not gonna be. I'm not saying you're not gonna make money, but doubling that money is not gonna be easy. Okay, but check this out. Had you wait, if you wait before, when you went to 900 million before, you did not buy it, and you wait until you go all the way down. Okay, all the way down here. Even if you did not buy it at all the way down, you buy it halfway. Now you already double or triple or 3 times your money. Okay, so this is how you make money with this token. If you cannot buy it at the hype while it's up, okay, then all you have to do is wait. You buy it. If it's a token that has good community, like Baby Doge, like Shiba Doge, for example, Shiba Doge, it has a good community from what I can see. Okay, from what I can see, it has a good community because they're doing things. Even though they're not really solving a problem, they're not really solving an issue, but they have a good community coming up with things. They with NFT. I don't know what else they're coming up with, they have good Twitter or whatnot. You at some point now what's that? Is that Shiba Dodge? No, that's
Yeah, no, I'm going to it now.
oh yeah. So it went to however, you know, um market cap it went to. Okay. So and then it pulled back. I remember Curbside posted that Shiba Dodge had gone back to 11 million.
Yeah, it was low. It was pretty low.
Yeah, so see, I remember Dodge Curbs had posted that Shiba Dodge had went back to 11 million. So if you had bought it at 11 million, I'm looking at it right now, it's about 17 million. So you make
Yeah.
half of the money that you purchase. Look at it, right? So with crypto like that, with this type of community, they have good community. They went up. Be patient. Let them go up. If you missed it, I missed it from the beginning, right? I missed it from the beginning. I wait and I purchase it when it went back down. Okay, I purchased when it went back down. Now I can say that I'm profitable because I bought it. I was patient. I waited. You know, right now it's on a downtrend. I went in the daily. Yeah. So if you look at the daily chart, it's kind of downtrending right now. Okay, it's somewhat downtrending. So you know, so I could go. You know, if you go with chart, this is where your charting come from. Now you're taking that class when you know more about the chart. You look at your daily, you look at your 1 hour, you look at your weekly to see whether when this going to be on an uptrend. You jump on it, you make some quick bucks, you get out, especially right now. It's on other platform. It's on on Habit. If they're working together on different platform, if you can put if you're able to put $1,000 $2,000 on it, then if you put 2,000, then you went up 50%, you make $1,000, you make $1,000 back. So use all those to your advantage. Okay, so I don't want to keep take too much of your time. I hope you learn a lot today from how you do research on meme token. So tomorrow there's gonna be another class for for the Creole one. If you want to get another class, keep in mind you might get it's good to take both of those classes, the English and the Creole, especially when it's different people, so you could get different perspective. Okay, because what I'm teaching you, it could be different from what Podax is teaching you. It could be slightly different. It's probably gonna be the same information, but sometimes it might be different teaching style. So it's good to participate. If you speak both languages, it's good to participate in both of these classes so you could learn from different people. And even if it's the same person, but you learn the thing, in two languages, and it will be better for you. Okay, so that's all I had to say. And then if you have not taken the test yet, please do not take the test if you have not watched all the videos. Please do not watch the videos, every single one of them, and take the test. And then I'm very, seeing those test results, guys, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Very, very, very disappointed that we're having people scoring a 50, 30, 40 with those are basic answers. Like, come on, guys. I don't know if you guys are trolling or not, but some answers that I see, I put them, just to see, just as joke, just to somewhat confuse people. Guys, reading is you need to read certain things. Okay.
Reading is fundamental.
Yes, I put unicorn. Okay, I put unicorn. People are picking unicorn as there's no such thing as unicorn. Okay, people are picking unicorn as a CEX. Come on, guys, right? So there are some things. Yeah, I'm very disappointed. It shows me that we and bull people, we're not doing a good job at explaining these things for you guys. You need to score 70 out of 100 to pass, right? It's only 10 questions that you have to answer. It's 12. but the first 2 does not get graded. You have to get 7 out of 10. So we will go over the test. We'll go over those answers. If by any chance if you miss a question, just go back to it and try to understand it. And then
You want me to stop recording?
yeah, you can stop the recording. If you do not understand, actually you can keep it because last time we stopped it for some reason, it did not, and then we keep the live going. It did not show.
Okay, go ahead.
That's fine. I can always trim it.
Cut it out.
So I'm just gonna talk for like another minute. So just if you miss something and you really don't know what it is, come in and ask question. Ask us to explain. I have not seen you guys ask question in the Discord. Like some of those questions, I'm waiting for you guys to ask, but I have not seen them. Okay, I'm thinking you guys understand, but when you take the class, you guys have to know what a DEX is. You need to know what a DEX is. It's going to help. You need to know what is a centralized exchange. You need to know what is a decentralized exchange. You need to know the difference between a token and a coin. These things, you need to know these. Like it may not make sense to you right now, but later on, it will make sense to you why you need to know this, and it will help you. It will save you time. It will save you money. Okay, so that's what I had to say. Thank you, Evie. You can go ahead and close out.
Okay. It was a pleasure teaching you guys tonight. Like I said, if you probably give us until like today's Monday, give us until like today's Tuesday. Give me like until Thursday, and then Queen and I will come up with like a checklist for what to look for when you're searching a coin, even if you're in a coin. But tonight's class was awesome, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have questions, please do not be shy to text tag myself or Queen, or just tag the admin in the university, and we're here to help. I hope you guys had a piece of paper and pen out. A lot of people are not taking notes, guys. This is for you. Like, we already know this information. This is for you. I'm hoping you guys are writing down what we're saying, because you cannot possibly, this is a fact. You will not remember everything that you learned tonight, okay? Unless you're like, unless you're already into this and you're not a beginner. But as a beginner, there's no way you will remember all this information. But please, if you need help, if you're researching a token, you don't understand something about DEX tools, Etherscan, checking liquidity lock, if you want me to further explain something, please don't be shy to text us. Use all the resources, Telegram, Twitter, DEX tools, PoolCoin, Etherscan, BSC scan, guys. And it was a pleasure teaching everybody tonight. And I hope you guys all have a great night. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. And I look forward to your questions on Discord. Please, please, please ask questions. I have no problem answering questions. If you want to tag my name, like I said, tag Queen, tag any of the admin, and we're here to help. We will sit here and explain to you guys. So if you're looking to research stuff, guys, let us know. And you guys have a good night. It's almost 10 o'clock. So you guys have a good night.
Text Evie.
All right.